Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 6 here in Snowdrop Tundra, just hanging out, having us a chill time, trying to find some Delibird, Krogunk, or Snover that will actually help us get some stuff made, because we need to make some more recipes. But we are going to start off with 22,619 sneaky snacking. I did have to swap the team around last night. Things are not going great last night. Went to make dinner, had all of 4, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 potatoes. Couldn't even make the Dream Eater butter curry, so I had to make, I don't even remember what I made, solar power tomato curry or something like that. I don't know. Either way, we have got to get this Masquerada to level 50 because this is just not working for us, but can't really do that right now. So what we can do now is grab our 200 sleep points. It's going to put us at 4,211 for our grand total. And for our daily lottery, we can pick up hopefully something very nice. Let's see. Let's grab us 10 diamonds. Not bad. I really would have preferred some biscuits because we are desperately low on biscuits. But it is what it is. And just like with yesterday morning, I'm going to go ahead and collect from our team and let them start collecting some more ingredients. That ginger is going to help for tomorrow. And coffee beans, bro, shiny Blastoise showing up. No skill trigger from Gardevoir, which is a shame. She was performing very well yesterday. Trying to get that ingredient magnet from Walrein as well, but he's got for some reason just not showing up this week with that ingredient magnet. Even though it's only 7 ingredients, it does help. And also no extra tasty chance from Dedenne. Decent amount of potatoes. That's not bad. Is that enough? I don't even think that's enough for us to make our Dream Eater butter curry for breakfast. That's a problem. And that's why I wanted to collect now and then get the sleep report going, just to hopefully come back to some more potatoes, because even if all we get is 1 collection from Masquerada and we get the lucky roll of the 5 potatoes from level 30, we'll be doing all right. But 9 hours, 25 minutes of sleep makes sense. I am not really feeling 100% right now. Looks like snoozing yet again. So, well, maybe that means we won't get snoozing at all during the Halloween event. Not good, though. Master 4 research. We should, yeah, we'll definitely get 8 spawns, but we'll have a pretty decent drowsy power. 88.4 million drowsy power. Very good. So not bad at all. Again, 3 stars and 1 atop belly. Anything good, though? Snoozing. Yeah, we can find Eevee in snoozing. That's not bad. We are at the friendship level 40 with Eevee now, so it's going to be I don't know. Everybody says it's more difficult to get a good Eevee at level 40. I don't know that I agree with that, because there are 3 really good gold sub skills that you can get at level 10 and 25 that you would want on an Eevee. So I'm not 100% sure that I agree with it entirely. I don't think it's the best thing. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's you should really try to start catching Eevee at level 40, but I'm not convinced that it's a bad thing either, if that makes sense. But we did get 2 Slowbros, Flaffy, a Mareep, Togetic, Eevee, Mareep again, and a Wobbuffet. We already have a really good Ampharos, but I wouldn't mind getting another Mareep, particularly a shiny one, but we didn't get that today. But let's see what we got. Who is hungry? No one's hungry. And this is the problem we have, is that we've also had a really bad streak of luck on no one being hungry. Cool. Well, I think we for sure want to take an Eevee home. Let's grab a biscuit. We still have enough for the master biscuit. Let's probably should have waited. Probably should have just done this one first and see if we just get lucky with a big hit. No, we didn't. I mean, honestly, buying 1 Poke Biscuit's not the end of the world, though. But for efficiency's sake, I should have just spent the premium biscuit first. See if we get lucky with an extra tasty, then move on. But it is what it is. Ultimately, like I said, that 1 biscuit, not a big deal. But we are going to catch the Eevee, and we're going to leave it at that, because we do not have biscuits to just be out here trying to catch everything anymore. Got lulled into the false sense of security that is the premium biscuit, and now here we are. But for now, let's see. Yeah, I think Eevee candy is honestly the best one. You can never have enough Eevee candy because of all the evolutions that we have to do, and then on top of that, if you want to level them up, it takes a lot. So Never enough Eevee candy. 4,568 research XP, that's very good, and 6,954 dream shards. I might use a Pokemon incense tonight just to try to get some extra XP. If we can get a level 3 or in a top belly, or particularly, yeah, level 3 off of that, we might get enough to level up, but we'll have to take a look at that here in a minute. For now, we've got our Eevee that we need to figure out if the gamble paid off. So it's level 14. It's ABC. That's kind of okay. What else we got? Ingredient magnet, of course, with research XP bonus. We don't want that, but skill level up M is exactly what we want. So this is what I was talking about. Level 40 friendship. You're guaranteed 2 gold sub skills. There are 3 that you want for Eevee. You want helping bonus, you want skill level up M, and you want berry finding S. All 3 of those are very good. I would argue that even sleep XP bonus is very good and dream shard bonus is very good. Granted, you do want those a little bit later. You don't want them at 10 and 25, simply because of how much XP it's gonna take to get to these higher levels. So being able to help level up your team a little bit, particularly if you have a utility Eevee, that could be very good to have. But again, you do want both of these a little bit later. But ideally, you want a combination of helping bonus and either berry finding S or skill level up M. So that's why I'm not 100% convinced that it's a terrible thing. But it is going to make things more interesting. But we also got berry finding. So there we go. Research XP bonus, really the only thing we don't want. If we'd have got helping bonus instead of research XP bonus, I would have been perfectly happy with this, except for the fact that we didn't get a skill trigger at all, which we definitely want. Honestly, yeah, this one's not terrible, but it's not what we're looking for. And Impish with the energy recovery up, ingredient finding down, not really beneficial for Eevee, so kind of just is what it is. And yeah, I wouldn't necessarily agree that it's that bad, but I suppose if you take berry finding into account, it is kind of that bad because the berries will fill up your inventory faster as an Eevee. So it can be bad, but I don't think it's this bad in the long run once you invest in it and evolve it, at least once. There is only once you can evolve it, but you get what I mean. Once you evolve it, it's going to be a little bit better on the inventory. Unfortunately, we would have to wait until level 100 to get inventory up, so that is not good. But this is just not the Eevee we're looking for. Hopefully we find the Eevees we're looking for before level 100. I believe that is where we get 3 guaranteed gold sub skills, and that's really not going to be fun. So yeah, this Eevee, not what we need, not what we're looking for. I mean, it's close. It tried, I'll give it that. Skill level up M is very good. Honestly though, if we had helping bonus at 10, berry finding at 25, and skill level up M at level 50 with skill trigger at level 75, but we had not sassy, we don't want XP down. Careful would be fine, I'd be all right. Not careful. Yeah, careful, that's the one. I'm losing my mind. Careful would have been good. Gentle would have been okay, but if it had been that setup with either one of those 2 natures, I'd say, you know, maybe it's worth it. Maybe, just maybe it's worth it in the long run. But we do also have a ways to go before level 75, so maybe we'd want skill trigger at 50 instead of berry finding at 50. Maybe get that berry finding at 75. Yeah, maybe. Definitely not a bad set of sub skills, just definitely in the wrong order, and the nature is not helping. So we're gonna move on. PR 19, not great at all. Sending that one to the professor. Let's move on. Let's get on to some more interesting things. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully it's interesting in a good way and not interesting in a bad way, like not having enough potatoes to make breakfast, because that's going to be real sad, especially considering we need to start prepping for tomorrow today. All right, well, let's go ahead and leave them for a little bit longer. Let's check and see. I'm pretty sure, yep, no new news, but we do have community reports. There's gonna be 45 of them. Very nice. Oh, somebody got a Blastoise research. Very good. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10 that doubled up. Ooh, bad odds today. That's all right. It happens, though. All part of the plan. All right, let's check. No skill trigger there still. Gardevoir, you slacking today. We need you to step up. Still no more potatoes. Well, we can go ahead and do this. Let's grab our 15 diamonds for going to bed on time. Apparently I already grabbed the Slackoth incense. Did not think I had done that yet, but I guess I did. Still need to find something to use those candies on. Maybe something we can evolve. But for now, let's see what's up. Can we make breakfast? Oh. And this is the problem. This is the problem. We have everything we need except the potatoes. I mean, we have all of the cocoa and milk that we need for the rest of the day. We no longer need Blastoise on the team. Yeah, we have everything we need for both of those. We no longer need Blastoise. We are shy on the tomatoes for the rest of the day. Yeah, we need to swap in Victory Bell, get those tomatoes real fast. But if we can't get the potatoes, then we're in big trouble. This is not a fun position to be in at the end of the week. Not fun. And the best thing I can do right now, honestly, hearty cheeseburger curry. I don't want to use those tomatoes. Let's throw in these apples. I don't want to use, let's go ahead and use the sausage, the oil. I don't want to use the fiery herbs because those will be for tomorrow. The ginger's for tomorrow. We can use a little bit of cocoa. We have more than we need. 9 of them is perfect. That leaves us with, actually, if we're not making this for breakfast, then we can use a little more. We just need 24 left, which means we can use 21. We could throw in the corn, but I don't want to yet. Milk, we can use like 56 of these. We'll just throw in the rest and be done with it. I mean, the only thing I can hope is that maybe this goes extra tasty. It didn't. That would be the only thing that would really save this breakfast. Been a while since we've made this, though. Hearty cheeseburger curry. Might have been, actually, since like right at the start of the game was the last time I made that, maybe. Feel like it's been a long time since I've made it. Yeah, really unfortunate. And no ingredient tickets left. I used one yesterday. I got potatoes out of it, luckily enough, and still in this boat today. Okay, so if we're gonna do this right, we need to make sure that we get all the ingredients we need. We need 3 more tomatoes. Potatoes are the one holding us back, so we can swap out our Blastoise for the combo Victory Bell. But we also got to get, we have got to get working on the ingredients we need for the Hidden Power Perk Up Stew, which shouldn't be a problem. That one actually I think is going to be fairly easy. Okay, let's get Victory Bell on the team first before I forget what I'm doing. This combo Victory Bell here should, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't get us the tomatoes we need, but also help out with the potatoes. And then we could swap you out. The biggest concern is going to be the soybeans for the stew. So let's get our Pupitar up and running. Where are you, buddy? You're here somewhere. Right there. Let's get this guy up and running. No, not you. Who do we need? Uh-oh. Who's our soybean guy? Is it Golem? I was thinking ginger. It's soybeans, not ginger. Uh-oh. There we go. Soybeans. Okay, well, now we need to do a production comparison. We need to figure out who is going to be the soybean gatherer. We're not doing production comparison. We're actually going to go to Pokemon Box. And then we're going to sort. We're going to go to view configuration. We're going to say that we are on, you know what? It doesn't matter what island we're on, actually. But we are going to sort by ingredient count. And cool. Then we should be able to close that out. But then we also have a filter applied. Let's take off the oil and let's filter by, shoo, that's coffee beans, soybeans. Actually, our shiny graveler. Oh no, that's berries. Let's see. We are looking for how many soybeans? 39 from the golem, 31 from the graveler. So it looks like one way or another, that is our choice. And we could finally evolve this guy that would use some of the candies. We don't want to, we do want to get him to level 25, but we don't want to get him to level 30. However, this guy, if we do get him to level 30, okay, so here's where our production comparison comes in. Let's check and see if we make investments in one of these two, which is the best way to go. All right, so let's sort by soybeans. Let's go ahead and put this one in here and the other golem. Let's say we get you to level 30 and we get you to level 25 and evolve you. So, oh yeah. Yeah, this guy is definitely the way to go then. We just need to get him to level 30. That won't give us all the soybeans we need, but that will give us a lot of the soybeans, and we'll probably have to keep them overnight. We may have enough by the time we get to breakfast tomorrow, but we will be able to get what we need. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to use some of our dream shards to get there, but it is probably gonna be worth it in the long run, hopefully. All right, level 30, soybeans unlocked. He's on the team. We're in a good spot. Now for the rest of the ingredients, we need mushrooms and coffee beans. Coffee beans I'm not worried about with how well the Vikavolt was doing towards the latter half of the week last time around. So not worried about that. Mushrooms, not super worried about it, but as soon as we get potatoes and tomatoes that we need for the butter curry, we will swap into mushrooms and coffee beans, but I also need to get those tomatoes up and running. So I forgot that we needed all those tomatoes. So actually, you know what? I think we're just gonna have to trust our Meowscarada. We're just gonna have to throw on the tomato victory bell. I forgot we needed so many tomatoes. So we're gonna have to throw in the tomato victory bell, and we're gonna have to trust our Meowscarada to actually bring in the potatoes we need. Otherwise, we're in a bad place. But I'm confident that we can get what we need. Right now, I'm hoping that we can just stock up some extra tasty chances from Dedenne. I was kind of hoping breakfast would go extra tasty, just so we could stock up and get extra tasty breakfast tomorrow. But didn't work out that way. But for now, we've got a plan. Hopefully it works out. But the way it's gone the last 2 days on these meals, I'm kind of getting a little bit nervous. We are at Master 5, almost at 1 million. Let's go ahead and double check real fast where we were. Our previous record was basically 1.3 million. I believe I said let's shoot for 1.5. It is possible. With one extra tasty tomorrow, I think we could do pretty well and possibly get to 1.5 million. Yeah, Master 9 I think is possible. I think that's what I said earlier this week. Master 9 was what we were going to shoot for. It is still possible. We've got the rest of today. Hopefully things go well. Maybe if I get lucky and can get an extra tasty lunch, that will really help, because that's about 80 grand per extra tasty butter curry. So yeah, it's kind of where we're at right now. I might even take Dedenne off the team and stop building extra tasty chances just to get Vikavolt or Gengar in here bringing in mushrooms just to make sure we've got plenty for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on things and really micromanage this situation today. We are not in a great spot in terms of what we wanted to do, but in terms of our overall goal, I think we're still pretty safe. So we're just gonna have to see how things go. But that is where I'm gonna end the video today. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, JP, White, and Husky Star. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you'd like to support the channel, click that join button right next to the subscribe button. And while you're down there, click the link to the Discord in the description box. Come and join us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, hang out with a community of fun people. And other than that, y'all have a good night, good luck tomorrow. And until next time, later, dudes.